What's going on, guys? This is Joey Shake 72 coming at you guys with a video of free agency signings. Definitely very exciting. Great offseason. Harry Roseman did a very good job from what we had from last year. I made a video before. It didn't go through. It was a 20-minute video. I don't know what happened, so I probably have to shorten this up a bit. But just go over the signings. To do the Selleck, Ertz, Jenkins, Vinny Curry signing, it was great to have them come back. Made him feel comfortable, made him feel that, bringing these guys back, they're worth something. Malcolm Jenkins had probably the best 3 years here so far. Vinny Curry only played 25% of the snaps last year and got to the quarterback a lot, and good fucking run stuffer. Definitely enjoyed that. And, Zach Ertz and Brent Selleck have been very productive tight ends for us, And I think with this new system we'll be putting in next year, I think everything will come into place. So we head over to Sam Bradford, 2-year deal. Very happy about it. I think the fan base, half the Eagles fans, were like, well, maybe we should get a new quarterback, develop somebody. And then half the other Eagles fans are pretty much like, you know what? Maybe we should bring him back. He did good second half of the season, did very well. And, I think he'd do really well for us, in a new system and, whatever Doug Pearson's going to bring for us. What really interested me is the Leotis McKelvin was great signing, an 8-year vet, started for Buffalo, corner. He's definitely going to start. I have a feeling he's definitely going to start. He's got good range. He's good press corner. Very nice. Then you have the release of D'Amico Ryans, which I already knew that was going to happen between torn his Achilles twice, and then he's just been like in and out of games constantly for the past 3 years, so he was constantly on the decline. Made some great plays for a pro, an ex-Pro Bowl linebacker, but had to free up the cap space definitely. The Kiko Byron Maxwell trade to Miami for the 8th pick of the first round of the draft. Brilliant idea. Take that off our hands. Take the money off our hands. Clear up some cap space. Take their contracts. And Byron Maxwell wasn't a good fit. Kiko was just not productive and hurt once again. Surprise. Now we can get one of the top 10 players in the draft. Great thing. We have plenty of choices. See what happens with that. The 5-year Brandon Brooks deal. 5-year for Brandon Brooks. Good right guard. Played for Houston Texans for 4 seasons. And I like this guy. Very quick off his feet. Light off his feet. Good hands. Good posture. When he's run blocking. Good pass protection blocker. Like him a lot. I thought, second best guard in the free agency. And we got him. I'm glad he got the money that he got. We want him around for a long time. Then we have Brandon Brooks. Not Brandon Brooks. Ronnie McLeod. Great safety. I mean, never really heard of his name, except I think, from the Emmanuel Sanders hit, but lengthy. He's under 200 pounds. Plays very big. You can't really ask for more out of the safety. Not a Jim Schwartz guy, but he likes what he sees from him. And very physical, very lengthy. Him and Malcolm Jenkins will probably be the best dual threat safeties in the league. I think so. So definitely with that. Nigel Bradham, 2-year deal. Outside linebacker. He would go really well with Kendricks on the outside. Jordan Hicks in the middle calling the shots of the defense. I like this a lot. Definitely like this a lot. Very physical, athletic linebacker. I think in 2014 under Jim Schwartz, had over 100 tackles in a season, did very well. I was very happy with it. So I'm really glad that we got him. Then we have Ron Brooks for a 3-year deal. Played for, Jim Schwartz. Did very well. Doesn't have much tape in college when he got drafted. Didn't really have much tape in the NFL. But especially if it's a 3-year deal, he sees a lot in him and definitely going to compete. Not really a starter. I think a good depth guy and a good special teams guy, I'd have to say about that. So That's good. Mark Sanchez, I'm not even going to fucking mention that because we know how bad that shit is for a 7th round conditional, because that's all. Apparently, we want to get rid of him as soon as fucking possible to get some cap space, so we got it. We got Nolan Carroll came back, visited the Cowboys. You know, I'm glad he did not sign with the Cowboys. I'm glad he's back, very productive. Broke his ankle, broke the bone in his ankle after the Thanksgiving game. I think, you know, he's very productive. These corners were left on an island. You know, they couldn't fucking, you know, no safety help, not our fault. They were just left on an island. You know, they can only do so much by themselves against these superstar receivers. You know, you can't really do much. But with these safeties helping out now, I think, you know, Nolan Carroll, good depth guy, can definitely be a potential starter. Lewis McKelvin on the other side, and then we'll figure out between Eric Rowe and the rest of the guys what's going to happen after that. Chris Givens, wide receiver, 1-year deal, speedster, played for the Rams for 4 years, 4 seasons. Then when Bradford got hurt, he kind of walked into free agency because he wasn't getting the ball to him that much. This next quarterback at St. Louis wasn't really doing much. So he walked in free agency, played with the, he's a 4th-round pick, played with the Baltimore Ravens last year for 14 games, did pretty well, did all right. Deep threat guy. We can stretch out the defense, put him in the slot. We can get the run game going, and a lot of other wide receivers like Aguilar and all them. Let me tell you, Aguilar and some of these other guys are going to have some great chances this year to show what they've got, because honestly, they didn't get enough chances last year with this fast-paced, shitty fucking offense that we were running last year with not enough fucking weapons and not enough personnel to be doing it with. Then the last signing was the Ruben Randall. Before the Ruben Randall, I wanted to go to Chase Daniel for a 3-year deal. Doug Peterson knows him. 3 year deal with a good amount of money included into it. So must have a lot of trust in that backup quarterback. Don't know really, you know, I think only played maybe 2-3 games. But honestly, I think he'll be a good addition. You know, we'll see how he plays in the preseason, see how he moves, see how he goes, see his throwing ability. So I'm kind of trying to feel him out a little bit and see what's going to go on with that. So I'm happy about that. At least we have 2 solid people that we know are going to go in and compete. And, you know, we know Bradford's going to start. I don't think that Chase Daniel's going to start over him, but we'll see what happens. Ruben Randall, you know, ex-Giant receiver, walked in free agency. We picked him up. You know, big guy, you know, not the best speedster, but can get open, has good hands, only dropped like 3 passes last year. You can't really complain about that. 3 passes last year. And I think, you know, he's a pretty good route runner and get his hands open, and he's physical and he's a big guy. So, I mean, could he start? I think he can, but I think there's a lot of wide receivers that are compete, especially with, you know, Aguilar and, you know, and Josh Huff's got to step up. I think Josh Huff, this has got to be his last year of his rookie deal now. So he's got to step up, make some plays. You know, he's got to, you know, I think when this offense comes together, I think we'll find guys, more opportunities for Bradford to find guys open. And, you know, no short passes, no fucking shotgun running back bullshit. I can't stand fucking seeing anymore. Can't stand that fucking shotgun shit. And that's about it. I'm happy with this offseason. Howie Roseman, you definitely gained some friends in Philadelphia. You definitely gained the fans' attention. And you definitely gained a lot of respect from the locker room for the money you put into the contracts, for the 4 or 5 guys that you re-signed. And I think he's doing a hell of a job. Now, the draft is another thing, but we'll get to that another day. Until April 24th, this is Joey Shake 72. Subscribe, like my video. Definitely more updates coming, and let's go Birds.